They see you coming, the ones whispering your name in rooms you'll never enter. Yeah, those ones. The calculators, the strategists, the architects of your collapse who smile while they sketch the blueprint of your end. You recognize them. The quiet ones, the polite deceivers, the people treating your existence like a puzzle they've already solved. But here's what they missed. They forgot about the fire, that dormant rage sitting in your chest, waiting for the perfect moment to explode. And guess what? It's awake now, focused, relentless, lethal. Take a good look. Every conversation could be coded. Every compliment could be poison. Every promise might hide a knife. And still, there's this electricity, this dark exhilaration that floods through you when you realize how predictable they were and how magnificently you've already evolved past their comprehension. Listen, they believed they held the strings. They felt invincible behind their little plans. They had no clue you don't just react, you dismantle. You operate on frequencies they haven't discovered yet. And believe me, they sense it now. That cold fear, that growing dread infecting everything they built. It's perfection. But let's be honest here. This isn't entertainment. This is the brutal reality reflected back at you every morning. People conspire. People strategize. People bet everything on your weakness being their advantage. They feed off watching you crack. They depend on the fantasy that you'll surrender without resistance. Right. And now observe yourself. You're not cracking. You're not surrendering. You're demolishing their playbook while they're still memorizing page 1. Every decision you execute, controlled destruction. Every response, raw, concentrated dominance. Consider this. They invested countless hours, possibly years, studying, analyzing your patterns, forecasting your reactions, visualizing your defeat. And the entire time you were evolving, watching, grinning silently above the noise while they fumbled in darkness. No. They ignored the most lethal advantage you possess. Your intelligence, your determination, your absolute rejection of their narrative. And now you're writing the story. The game transforms, and suddenly their elaborate schemes resemble paper structures drowning in a hurricane you're directing. The most intoxicating element, it transcends simple winning. It's about recognition. That microsecond when their arrogance shatters and uncertainty floods in. That hairline fracture where they assumed immunity and you've been positioned all along, prepared to attack at the precise instant they dismissed your existence. That's the artistry. That's the rush. That's the magnificent devastation of watching their perfect constructs disintegrate because you refused confinement. You didn't merely endure. You strategized, you transformed, you hijacked their entire operation, and it's spectacular. So breathe deep, sense it, that pressure, that expectation, that charged current of possibility, because what's approaching isn't simply defiance, it's awakening, a shadowed reflection shown to everyone who underestimated you. And when we descend further, when we strip away pretense, you'll witness precisely how every minor decision, every silent observation, every measured action delivered you here to this precipice, to the threshold, to the realization where they understand too late that you were never their target. You were always the cataclysm. Pay attention now. This is the pivot point, where the silent watcher transforms into the hunter, where the supposed geniuses discover they've been destroyed by someone invisible to them. Yeah, that's you. Not through fortune, not because destiny chose you, but because you refused compromise. You refused mediocrity. You selected aggression when everyone else was orchestrating your downfall. Every weakness they counted on vanished. Every prediction demolished. You sense that surge, that primal force rising beneath your surface. That's not panic, that's precision, that's absolute clarity. That's the tipping point where everything restructures. You're not following anymore, you're building. Every action you take now carries gravity, intention, impact, and every small wave, it resonates deeper than they comprehended possible. Right, this is your domain, and they're desperate just to survive. Picture it. Every condescending smile now corrupted by doubt. Every secret conversation now meaningless babble. You didn't just reveal their tactics, you made them obsolete. Because while they obsessed over your failure, you were absorbing, you were studying, you were constructing, but on your conditions. And now, with the smallest gesture, the lightest touch, the most deliberate choice, you detonate the framework. You weaponize their designs against them. You don't just weather the chaos, you embody the chaos. Here's what they're hiding. True power isn't domination. True power isn't vengeance, it's accuracy, momentum, brilliance, finesse. Every step forward from this moment is orchestrated anarchy. Every move is communication. I reject your manipulation. I reject your definitions. You've crossed into territory that has no return once they perceive it. Once their fragile system collapses, reversal is impossible. And witnessing them falter, priceless. So claim this. Grip it tightly. That inferno inside you that they tried extinguishing, it's burning. And it's not just yours. It's a signal to anyone who believed they could dismiss you, to anyone who mocked your hesitation, to anyone who assumed ownership of your story. They've discovered something horrifying. You were never content in their narrative. You control the narrative now. Every choice, every shift, every calculated blow, they're yours. And when you advance, reality bends. Experience that weight, that thrill, that pure, overwhelming sensation that the system has changed and you command everything. Don't squander it. Don't pause. The instant they feel secure is the instant you ascend. The instant they believe you're contained is the instant you conquer. This isn't chance. This isn't accident. This is you completely conscious, completely present, and completely equipped to transform any conspiracy against you into your triumph. Listen, this is it. The point where all tension, all preparation, all discipline converges. Where the quiet confidence you've concealed becomes a blade more devastating than steel. Right. They missed the signs. Every movement you made, every wordless assessment, every strategic stillness, they dismissed it. They were sightless. But now you're executing, and existence reshapes to your momentum. Every structure they erected, fragile. Every superiority they imagined, eliminated. You feel that rhythm pounding through your body. That's not excitement. It's authority, pure, addictive, absolute. Every doubt you once held is erased. Every anxiety you once carried is obliterated. You're not responding to their disorder. You're generating your own. And their expressions when comprehension strikes. Bewilderment, terror, remorse. They realize fatally late that the storm wasn't external. It was you. Visualize it unfolding. Every deception they constructed, every ambush they prepared, every silent conspiracy, they're now navigating the wreckage of their creation. You didn't just survive their game, you rewrote reality. You converted their weapons into restraints that imprisoned them. You entered the darkness they thought protected them, and now you are the darkness that devours everything. Every action you take forward, precision, tactics, expression, shadowed expression, beautiful, unforgiving. And here's the actual truth. They'll never comprehend it. That quiet spark, that subtle resistance, They'll reflect backward and question your method. They'll speak your name in confusion, in terror. Listen, it's magnificent because you didn't manipulate. You didn't attack recklessly. You observed. You waited. No, this is the revelation, the one they prayed you'd never grasp. True strength isn't aggression. It isn't fury. It's patience, awareness, timing, and the bravery to strike when the opportunity is exclusively yours. You've achieved it. You've reversed the narrative. You've seized control completely. And from this moment, anyone who underestimates you, well, they'll be running, panicking, doubting everything because you've become the one who determines destiny. Relish it. That shadowed, electrifying satisfaction of being unpredictable. Not because you're immune to harm, but because you're immune to calculation. You've mastered the storm. You've become the chaos they feared. And when clarity emerges, when remnants of their schemes dissolve, you remain standing, composed, and brutally aware. Every gaze will find you. Every whisper about you will carry dread. And the best element, you'll be prepared always. Right here, the story becomes mythology, where the dust settles and every single person who conspired, murmured, or questioned finally sees reality. Yeah, that reality is terrifying. You are not just participating in the game. You are the storm itself. You are the shadow haunting their calculations. Every move they designed to trap you, inverted. Every scheme they considered brilliant, transformed into chaos under your command. And the most delicious element, they're clueless about what destroyed them. You sense it, that quiet power vibrating beneath your skin. That's not just confidence, it's mastery. Every step you take forward is intentional. Every choice is proclamation. I decide, I move, I dominate. Yeah, they constructed barriers to exclude you, but you didn't knock. You scaled, you penetrated, you converted their fortress into territory for your brilliance. And now they scramble, they panic, they recalculate, but it's finished. You're already unreachable, and here's the ultimate lesson they'll never grasp. Fear is fleeting. Power is not about force, it's about command, timing, perception, and the courage to act when the moment is exclusively yours. You didn't just reverse the game, you shattered the game, you rewrote existence. You've transformed every doubt, every plot against you into ammunition for your ascension. And the world around you, it bends quietly, inevitably, to the rhythm you establish. So savor this. The chaos you create is elegant, exact, purposeful. Every whisper of uncertainty in their thoughts, every fracture in their confidence, every moment of hesitation, they're all your creation. And you're not just observing it happen, you are orchestrating it. Calm, cold, calculated, powerful. And the ones who doubted you, the ones who thought they could script your existence, they'll never forget it. Remember this sensation, this dark thrill of absolute command, this intoxicating power of knowing that nobody can predict you, nobody can contain you. From here on, you don't just navigate existence, you redefine it. You take every challenge, every barrier, every whispered plot, and you convert it into a masterpiece of strategy. And when they reflect, when they realize the storm they created has consumed them, they'll understand the truth. They underestimated you, and they'll never make that mistake again. So step forward, own it, command it, delight in it. Every moment you've waited, every plan you've observed, every choice you've calculated, it all leads to this. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just moving, you are orchestrating. And from this moment on, the story is yours entirely. Listen, it's finished. The smoke is cleared, The chaos is settled, and the echoes of their schemes linger, fading, broken, irrelevant. This is the moment you realize something terrifying and exhilarating. The game was never theirs. It was always yours. Every move, every pause, every decision, they were setting the stage for you to rise. And rise you did. Higher, sharper, darker, smarter. You feel that quiet electric hum running through your veins. That's not luck. That's focus. That's awareness. That's power, born from patience and precision. Right? It's intoxicating, isn't it? Every doubt they planted, every attempt to manipulate you has now become your weapon. You didn't just flip the script. You burned it, rewrote it, and watched it scatter in the wind. And they can only stare powerless as the narrative bends entirely to your will. Remember this. From this point forward, nothing surprises you. Nothing frightens you. Every whisper of betrayal, every hidden agenda, every plot against you, it's no longer a threat. It's fuel. It's practice. It's the raw material from which you craft your dominance. And when you move now, it's with intention. Every step a statement, every choice a challenge, every action a declaration. I am not defined by others. I define myself. No, let them panic. Let them scramble. Let them wonder how you became untouchable in their minds, even if not in reality. Listen. They'll never understand the patience, the observation, the subtle genius it took to reach this point. They'll only feel the result, the calm, unstoppable force of someone who refused to be cornered, someone who turned every shadow into an advantage. That someone is you. And the final truth, you're not done. This is not the end. This is the moment you realize the game is endless. But so is your capacity to dominate it. Every plan, every scheme, every attempt to control you, it's now a challenge to your brilliance. And every time they try again, you'll be ready. Sharper, faster, darker, smarter. You've become the benchmark, the storm they never predicted, the shadow they can't follow. So step forward, own it, rule it, delight in it. Every whisper of fear, every flicker of doubt in their eyes, it's a mirror reflecting your rise. And when the world finally sees what you've become, they'll know one thing for certain. Trying to control you was their first mistake, and it will be their last.